Have you ever thought about the things that we learn in school? And yes, you could say things like how to do basic mathematics, how to actually do something with your life. But no, I learned to draw. And so I was thinking last week while I was working on the second part of the ULTRAKILL video, would it be fine if you could like add something 3D? Like a 3D render of the shotgun or the pistol. And that was when I realized that I don't know how to do that. Like, sure, I could draw it and animate it, but that wasn't the look that I was searching for. So, I went to the conclusion that I needed to learn Blender. That's right, I'm going to learn Blender in 7 days. This can't end well. So, right now, I'm just learning like the basics, and I'm going to try to do a trash can. This like shape, I guess, like you can also click here, or you can see that like a trash can. So I got it like this. I think I can add another camera. Yeah, like take the thing. It was not. What is this? All right, I'm not gonna touch this right now. I'm just trying to take this point. Like I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right here, but I think like this way and this way. I really don't know. As you can see, things were not going smoothly. But you're gonna understand that I haven't touched this program in like 2 or 3 years. Like the last time that I tried to do something in Blender, it went so wrongly that I just uninstalled it. Alright, so I just found out the way to crash my entire PC. Let's keep it that. Alright, let's just erase it and start from scratch. Yeah, I think that also works. Alright, it's 22 with 48. So, alright, this is to get the fluffy donut. Like a really bad donut. This more looks like, I don't know, this is a bagel. But I think it will work just fine. So basically, as I just did the icing, it was quite a process. As you can see, I had to subdivision surface it. I don't know what the verb is for that action, but anything. And so I just had to see the tutorial again and again and again until it finally did. I don't know why I have these straight lines like if someone had made a cut into the donut. I think I can see if I do this. Only it only appears when I do the icing and the donut at the same time. I'm going to need to search for any other shit that is. There were like a tool to search for two vertices in the same spot that could make the things like actually. Alright, I don't have any fucking idea why this is happening. At the end of the day, I just stopped seeing the tutorial and just started doing my own thing. Because, after I saw the geometry notes, I simply didn't want to do that. And I think that was the best decision, since you see, a donut is more like an organic form. It is smooth and it's basically the opposite of what I did want to do, that was the renders of the guns. So yeah, I just started seeing other tutorials, and in free time I just were seeing them, and there were some concepts that were starting to come up in my head. I just opened Blender and started doing my own gun. And as you can see here, things weren't going smoothly. Because, I thought that I needed to do it all in one cube. That I just had to extrude it in every single way to get what I wanted. But suddenly I just realized that why the fuck I'm doing this? Like, I'm just doing my life worse than it should be. And so here is the second version of the sharpshooter. Basically, what I just did is that I divided the actual gun, the cylinder, and the handle, because I thought that that would be the simplest solution. Also, I didn't did trigger, and that's something that will be repeated in every single gun, because there are some that have triggers and there are some that doesn't. So yeah. Another thing that I had to search instructions for was to paint the gun. Like, I actually didn't know that it was as simple as shading and add the material that I want. I thought I would have to, open grid and draw a texture, but no, that was quite easy, to be honest. And also the effect of glowing, I think that was quite good. And also the effect of the rotation, that wasn't the camera at all, that was the gun. I used the keyframes that Blender uses to rotate the gun, and that's it, because I only searched for the first result in Google, and they say that it was better to do it in the model than the camera. We can't also forget that there were times that the model will wrap itself and it will basically break everything. There were times I couldn't cut with the controller shortcut and simply had to take the knife that I don't remember which was called. I don't know why that happened, but at the end I could solve it. Also, sometimes where the bevels will basically like eat themselves and others, and I couldn't understand how to solve it. That's something that ended up in the end product. I didn't like how it ended with the minigun, because I think that was too skinny, too weak. Like, this shit couldn't kill me even if it wanted to. Hey, I got nothing more to say than, if the video that I did the renders for doesn't get more than 7 views in one day, I'm gonna kill myself. No, but yeah, no, but let's be honest. This is quite an interesting ability. Like, the ability to make whatever I want because I can, that's great. And believe me, you're gonna see it more and more in my videos. By now, I only can say, hey, go and check the other video. Like, I spent 4 fucking weeks doing that. Yeah, my name is Starlander, and I'll see you in the next one.